response after getting him into the corner was to step back and then counter. And it was the counter that moved him backwards, and then Daigo was free, turn around the stage again.
Daigo was free, and then he made Alex free.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. He's going to be mad at me now.
He is going to be mad. He's going to be mad at both of us.
Sorry.
Perfect Daigo.
No.
But one of the men coming up on stage is Korea's Punko, and he is one of those guys. He has perfected the beast. He plays Seth, and he's been loyal to Seth, I believe, since Vanilla.
He started off with Ryu.
Yeah, he did play Ryu in Vanilla.
He had a few other characters, but I'm not sure if he switched to Seth towards the end of Vanilla or early on in Super, but since then, he really hasn't looked back.
Yeah. He's never been, like even when Seth had the sniper and he could do the stretchy arms in the air, he's never been the type of player to play Seth that way.
No.
He was always the very offensive, mix-up oriented Seth. And all of the changes that have been made to Seth since then have benefited his playstyle.
Very true, and especially now with a little bit more life, a little bit more stun.
Yeah.
That affords him the ability to play a little bit more risky, and that fits right in with Punko's style.
Sure does.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
He's also got great reactions and great technology as well.
He's a bit of a showman.
Oh yeah, let's not leave that out.
He will take off his belt and chug an energy drink.
He doesn't necessarily do anything He's got good option select techniques. Really great at using the Sharyu FADC at unpredictable moments.
Yeah.
Training his opponents to get used to those, and then mixing it up with an FADC into their spinning power driver.
Absolutely. A lot of characters who are looking for a command grab, they usually don't get massive damage if they uppercut instead.
Yes.
Unless they're loaded with Ultra. But Seth will get good damage if you think he's going to grab you and he doesn't. Because he'll uppercut FADC and then dance on you a little bit.
And
whereas the pile driver itself doesn't do very much damage.
Right.
But it leads to absolutely wonderful setups.
Yep.
For
Safe
Seth.
jumps. Oh, he's playing Evans.
Evans, yeah.
Oh, this is a very, very strong French player.
Yeah.
French very long.
This is going to be a good one. Pulls him in with a tandem, picks him up, tosses him to the corner.
Punko is so good at managing his meters. I was mentioning this earlier. Early on in the fight, he doesn't get too aggressive. He'll just use these light strings aside from when he gets a hit and just build his meter that way. And that gives him the ability to go for that Sharyu FADC mix-up. Oh, no big jump in there from Evans.
Yeah. Punko missed the combo. I haven't seen him miss in a long time. And he actually got a hit off of it. It led to almost a setup, but then he dropped that too.
Oh, great response from Evans.
I think he was a little bit flustered by the error. He didn't recover it as well as Sako did earlier.
Yeah.
Evans really dominating Punko in the corner. Punko out with an uppercut. He turned it into anything. Oh. He blew a lot of meter with that attempt too.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Punko was going for after that. The EX uppercut would have beat that out, but he couldn't. He just didn't expect flame kick to come out.
He might be testing Evans. He might be looking to see if he's more prone to blocking or jumping.
Great reaction from Evans. Don't test that man.
Yeah, lots of backdashing as well. Using the invincible startup of the backdash to only eat a jab in that entire process, rather than something much worse.
Nice. Low jab into the Rekka. Finds an EX Rekka. Yeah, that one was a little predictable. Every Fei Long wants to get the command grab once they get into the corner, and he let Punko out just there. You still got plenty of life here. Oh, got the lead.
He has not been going for command throws.
No.
It's been uppercut, uppercut, uppercut.
No.
Okay, here we go. I wonder if he's training Evans to take some of these.
Oh, the cross up.
That was
Punko with the
definitely an
drop.
input error. Punko had that one wrapped up, dropped it, and Evans will take game one.
Yes. Sometimes, things get a little bit sloppy, man. They get a little bit messy, and it's all about who recovers quickly.
Yeah, can you recognize the fact that you're missing something and make an adjustment? That's a tricky thing to do. Second time he's missed that one.
Yes.
Evans not spaced in the right area for Punko to dash forward and grab. Evans is walking back, not in.
Even though this is the first round, Evans has to realize he's got a huge psychological advantage after going up one game against the guy that got third place at EVO last year. And not try to overplay his hand.
And the anti-air Ultra 1. It's not going to be huge damage to see if we can get a good setup, but going off of that.
Definitely get a setup opportunity.
Oh.
Opts to go for the command grab, and he'll have even better setups here.
Now he's going for those throws. It was all uppercuts last game, now it's all throws.
Wow.
Yeah. No commentator's curse here.
He's not going to do another one. He's not going to do another one.
Empty jump low, I respect that. That was very smart. And uppercut, there it is. I don't know, was the first game some inception?
I don't know, man.
Implanting ideas?
I think he might have.
We'll have to see.
Training your opponent is an incredible skill.
Oh. Smart to throw him backwards.
Wow, he does not use that sniper at all, man.
No.
Not even the stand fierce punch. Oh, option select doesn't get it. And he
gets punished by Evans.
Yeah, just a meager punish, and there's that FADC EX Shoryu. Evans still looking strong here.
Oh, nice.
Can't run into the feet like that.
Oh
no, and no FADC from Evans.
That could have been a much bigger punish.
Oh, just the wait and grab.
Oh, man. He's going to go for the chip kill.
There's nowhere to go.
If he had jumped forward, he would have landed and been sucked in and chipped to death.
Yeah, there's literally nowhere to go when you have that much life left. It's going to be a free chip for a Cephalus Super. Yeah, and Evans just let that one get away from him.
Punko had won it as well and dropped it.
Yeah.
Uppercuts are notoriously unsafe, so you expect them a lot more when a player has 2 stocks of meter to cancel it. But Punko, very well known for not caring about that at all. He'll just do it.
I mean, how do you read that?
You don't.
Wow, just jabs him with stun. Tanning for a little extra meter, and now it's match round for Punko. Where Evans started this off so strong.
See if Evans can pull it back. Evans has definitely done very well to move Punko Seth into the corner. Punko has been using the wall jump and the dive kick to get out of there and confuse Evans.
In a situation like this, Punko could have 2 bars until the end of the fight, and now Evan is going to have to play so scared. This might do it.
Some river dance.
One last mix-up.
There it is.
Just fails to block
takes it.
low.
I think really where Evans let that whole thing get away from him was the wall jump. Every time he got Punko cornered, which was a lot, Punko just bounced off the wall and Evans didn't challenge it. There was no jump up fierce or jump up roundhouse.
Yeah, it's really tough to punish. You need to try to meet it in the air.
Yeah, you absolutely.
Was
you have to just
kind
of like do some neutral jumping. Try and stop him.
Yeah, and Faye has pretty good neutral jump normals. Then he has jump back roundhouse, neutral jump fierce.
All right, I'm going to tag out and let Z in.
Okay. Where are you, bro?
I was in pools before I got vanquished to the commentator booth. This is purgatory.
Wow. It's an okay place to be, man.
It's nice. It's like life after death, after a loser's bracket.
I know how you feel.
I feel like Dante walking down the seven rings.
I have been in that purgatory many a time. You know, at least you usually get free water.
Yeah.
So
free honey.
They don't get that in hell. So how'd you do?
I went okay. I lost to Human Bomb.
Okay.
Sakura. I mean, those. Let's just be real, like, unless you're in a hell pool, things get real at quarterfinals.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what separates the men from the boys, the wheat from the chaff. And unfortunately, I found myself on the filtered end.
You were a weak boy.
Yes.
Well, it's all right, man. Human Bomb's really strong.
Yeah.
And you did pretty well for yourself to even make it that far in a tournament of this size.
I am happy. Progress is everything.
Well, I'm glad to have you here.
Seems like Fudo, and who do we have on deck?
Velociraptor. Oh,
Huh.
we saw this guy play earlier. Goken.
This is a rare Goken. A rare appearance by Goken. Not a very popular character.
No, and he's received quite a few buffs in the last couple of iterations of this game, so
Yeah.
where he's pretty competitive.
This is the strongest iteration of Goken by far. It seems like Fudo has switched up to the Men in Black outfit.
Yeah.
Wow, nice anti-air, standing fierce.
After he wins EVO, he can get himself a nice suit.
Right.
Not going to try to bite on that anti-air dive kick. Staying calm, patient, Fudo.
This has traditionally been one of Goken's hardest matchups. It's because he can't do anything about the chicken wing. So you're going to see Fudo push Goken into the corner, and he's going to do a chicken wing trap, which he just did. And he's going to move into the other corner. Here goes, starts again. Crumple stun. That's not going to kill him. That's going to take him down to 10%. Switch sides though. Go for ambiguous cross up right here. Nice.
Went
Empty
for the
jump.
low.
You see that? That's a medium. I believe it's a medium chicken wing. So you can't duck it because Goken is quite a fat character. And he's -4, and Goken doesn't have anything that fast unless he has a super. So he can't counter it. It breaks focus, of course.
Yes.
Nice back throw into the combo. Baits Fudo out.
Nice.
That anti-air, I believe, is 120 from Goken, so it's a good trade, or it hits cleanly, and it resets the position. Nice, he read the backdash. That's going to be a, wow, boom. A dive kick after a sweep is generally safe for Goken. Not sure what he's reading with that. Nice. Counter hit. That's a really deep. Nothing we can do about that. Nice.
Wow. Pretty good zoning here. Not even using fireball.
Yes. The go-to move of every Feilong when they're down. The tension. Roll over their back and do a pretty hefty combo. Looking at Fudo's expression right now, he seems to respect the Goken. I think he's been scared. Nice. So he switches up the anti-air with the Gonken.
Velociraptor has been staying incredibly solid in his anti-air department. He hasn't been able to get much of an offense, but from defensive position, he's been getting that damage out.
I would argue that Goken is actually older than the Velociraptor.
Ah, you know what? You might be right
He's
about
a dinosaur, this Goken character.
that. But how well can Goken open doors is the question.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. And this is the perfect stage for a Velociraptor to play in, this jungle.
Yeah.
Goken, of course, very vulnerable to normal throw. He'll either get thrown out of his Gonken, which is that EX move, or he's going to fly over with the flip kick, and so the person who's trying to throw him is relatively safe. That's Goken's biggest weakness.
Wow, finding the mark with that sweep. Pretty good footing from Velociraptor as well. But he really needs to find a way to get some damage
here comes
out.
the chicken wing. That is guaranteed damage. Thankfully, he only got a jab off that anti-air.
Again, getting opened up by the jump over low. Oh, he
Wow,
found a way
good
out of
answer,
the chicken wing.
Now this is very fast. Well, this is going to hurt. Goken does the most damage in the corner.
Oh my God.
He's going to get a sweep. Goes for the reset. Yeah.
I think he might have wanted to just go for that hard knockdown.
Ooh, he read the backdash but didn't get it. Now for Goken's, the first time you encounter that chicken wing corner trap, it's very hard to get out of, but Velociraptor was very quick on his toes. Of course, Velociraptors are quite smart dinosaurs, and he was able to find a way out. Unfortunately, it was too late for him.
They learn how to open doors like so fast.
Yes.
All right. So a solid showing there from Velociraptor, and that was again winner's bracket. So yeah, he must have made it out of his pool in winner's bracket. Perhaps an upset or two on the way there, and he should still be alive in losers.
Sent to Purgatory, where I was. And up next we have Xian Chang. He's a old school player. I believe he's representing Yun. And he should know Justin Wong quite well.
Yeah, sure.
But Justin just arguably beat the world's best Yun.
That's actually
And
true.
so this is a very tough draw for Xian Chang from Texas. And he's wearing a Ken shirt. I wonder if this is a mind game to trick Justin into thinking he's going with Ken. But I think everyone knows that he mains Yun. And he has done so since the 2011 Broken Days.
Yeah, he's really disappointed about this version of Yun.
Oh,
You know, like,
who wouldn't be?
oh no, oh, now my damage is gone.
But to his defense, he has stuck with him. And we've seen a lot of former Yuns, at least in Tokyo, migrate to the Fei Longs and the Sebs and the Camus. So Xian has actually been quite loyal to his character, even after the major nerfs in 2012 version.
True, and I've talked to him about Kazunoko. He has a lot of respect for Kazunoko's game, so he's probably watching that last set. So he might have a few adaptations on the formula to take it to Justin here.
And if his color selection is any indication, he does respect Kazunoko. Kazunoko always representing the tomato red, whether it be Seth or Yun. I feel like Justin plays stronger when he gets the alternate costume. The
Michelin
jumpsuit.
Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Xian, another person in the growing number of players using the new 4A Fighting Edge. And it seems that Justin Wong has an exclusive EVO stick by Madcast. So this is not only a clash.
How did he get that?
I don't know.
I thought that the shipment didn't make it here.
I heard Somalian pirates had hijacked the EVO stick shipment. Lo and behold, Justin Wong.
Does Justin have a Somalian hookup?
I think he traded in the belt he won from CEO for that stick.
Would you call that trading up? I don't know. Okay, he's gone with the original color.
Right?
He just did the button check with the red, just to shout out Kazunoko there.
You have to imagine that Justin is feeling himself after taking down, the greater of all the Yuns, the greatest of all Yuns.
It's true, but he can't relax against a guy like Shen. Shen is one of America's finest players ever.
He's also one of the most random, which makes him the most dangerous. As you can see, that up kicks was, of course, unsafe.
Yeah, it's what I call the smart random. Even though that's unsafe, from the range that he was at, it was tough to punish.
Ume up kicks, Xian up kicks. Nice. He's picking the right spots to really go random and abuse those up kicks. Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh.
And look at Yun just sort of standing there waiting for the animation to finish.
You said it. He was feeling himself. Now, the difference between Shen and Kazunoko is that Shen is going to be very familiar with Justin's style. They've been battling each other going back to at least Capcom versus SNK 2 days.
Justin has been able to read those jumps from Yun and take off effectively 30% every time he hits the jumping heavy kick into the EX Snake Strike. But even though he lost that round just now, Justin was able to display something that he's not really known entirely for, which is cat-like deflections.
Yeah.
So he's really sending a message to Xian Chang saying, you know what, I've got my reactions are point. I'm feeling myself. I just killed the top BP earner in Japan, and you're next. It's going to be a full combo. I think one more into Genejin is going to end it. Baits out the Messiah effectively. This is going to go into Genejin. This might not finish it, but his life is depleted.
Oh, Justin back there!
And there you go.
Justin back there!
Had to go greedy. Xian has a disgusted look on his face. He knew he had that one. A full power Genejin combo. Should have taken it. And the crowd displaying their armpit odor. I hope we get a deodorant sponsor pretty soon for EVO.
All right. What's your favorite deodorant?
I used to use Oat Spice.
Okay. And
then I found that my perspiration was quite fragrant and decided to just go with it.
All right.
Another 35% or so. Yun, of course, with 900 health. You don't want to get caught jumping with Rufus in the air.
Kazunoko got opened up a lot going for command grabs against Justin. We see that Shen has not favored that move at all yet.
Shouldn't be a juggle after this, but he's going to go for a safe jump. There you go. That's safe. That's really 50-50. The safe jump is after an ultra, you do a jumping heavy punch and you whiff another standing heavy attack, and then you can jump straight up and then go into your mix-up.
The battle has begun. Fight!
That lunge punch is actually safe at that distance, so a lot of Yuns like to open with that, and Cien is famous for that as well. Wow, anti-air lunge punch. Oh, he's going to get a full combo off of this. Rufus is quite a plump character when he's crouching, so that's going to connect fully. Another one. Now this is very close to stun. Rufus has 900 stun. He's still in stun though. He's still, yep, there you go.
Still doesn't go for it. Respecting Justin's propensity to dive kick. Sitting on a perfect here.
I'm going to expect that Cien's going to try and build enough meter for a Geneigen for the next round. Oh, he burns it, but in doing so, he baits out Justin's EX Messiah, and I think that's a good trade. And so they both start with 1 bar versus 3 bar. This is a really good position for Cien.
Yeah, it'll take Justin that much longer to get to the FADC-able version.
Good air. I see Justin holding back on the gas pedal a little. He is on the verge of putting the losers, and we can see that he's playing a slightly more defensive. Cien could have capitalized on that, but couldn't hit confirm. Next hit is going to lead into Geneigen. Oh, a little too far for it.
Ooh. Lots of respect here from Justin as he finally gets an opportunity.
There you go, hit confirm. This is going to take him down to about 25% life. And is going to get a good wall carry and a safe jump after it. Oh, he's going to go for the reset. Yeah, that could be bad trouble. Wow! Just kicked him in the...
Oh, Justin, he got it! Just on the
Let me tell you something. There is something in this boy's DNA that makes him unable to lose.
That's the Wong factor right there, man.
That is...
That's why they made the t-shirt. Sometimes things just go in his favor.
It's written in the stars for Justin. I really think this is his year, and this is another example of that. But Santana going still random. He hasn't lost. He's not scared. He's still going random, which is good. That's his mind game. Nice backdash. Fun. Wow, just kicks him to the corner. Oh, but now he's out. Yeah, that's a safe jump against Yun, but he flies so far that Rufus can't punish it.
Yeah.
Trades the palms. Oh. Wow, that's ridiculous.
Nice! Justin Wong can see those. Will make you pay for trying to slip, and he buy him.
Oh, this
no.
Oh, wait, this could lead into something. Oh my god, this could be it. This could be it.
Is that the first
Is he gonna
one
drop
of the
A?
set?
Hey. Wow. It seems like
Shen.
Xiantang is even more genetically superior. I guess today was his day. Wow, I'm very surprised that Justin woke up and did nothing.
That's the first command grab he did of the set. Justin wasn't ready for it, and that was so smart of Shen. We talk about it, training your opponent all the time. Justin knew that Shen was thinking about that last game where he hit that anti-command grab dive kick on him, so he says, okay, you're not going to command grab me, but Shen bets it all on that right there last turn.
I think it also matters that he went and faced 2 Yuns back-to-back, and you have to switch your style against Kazunoko and then Xianchang. And so that there's a degree of difficulty in that as well.
Gonna have a replay coming up, and check this out.
Let's see how it all went awry in the final moments. I'm curious though why he didn't just EX Messiah. There was no consequence under those circumstances. None that I can think of.
Save meaty?
He would have flown over, but he was so low in chip damage that even though Messiah Kick flies over, those first hits that before you fly over would have killed him.
Okay. And Shen Cheng is a very technological player. You know, he knows all the setups, as you were talking about that one heavy jump, safe jump setup that he went for in the first game. So he's really got that kind of that Japanese style mixed with what you call the random stylings of an American. So it was just tough for Justin to deal with there, as he fared much better against a slightly more textbook Kazunoko.
I would not want to be in loser's bracket right now with the demon Justin drop down into the portal, and he's going to climb his way up.
I don't know, man. There are so many people left in this tournament. To make it out of loser's bracket here, so many games you have to play. At this point, it's probably at least 10 matches for him to get to top 3.
By and large, the champions of EVO's past have stayed in winners. They have never dropped down until, you know, maybe winners finals or losers finals. But this is quite an early departure for Justin, and I wonder how he's going to deal with that sort of adversity. He's not used to this position, but he most certainly has the skill to climb out.
Sorry about that. I guess we're not going to get the replay this time, but moving on, we're going to have Dominion and Mago. When was the last time these two played?
They probably played at Wednesday Night Fights. Perhaps. Since,
The battle has begun. Fight!
now let's see. Mago has been, of course, living with Justin for a while.
Yeah.
Let's see if perhaps Justin was spying on him and can gave Dominion any pointers. I think that's one of the benefits of hosting international guests. You get to watch them practice, and if you are loyal to your American roots, of course, you're going to help Dominion out in this case.
That's true.
And look at that that Colonel's, what is that called? That outfit?
I don't know, man. I just love the sky blue, or is that a baby blue?
This is the first time I've seen Dominion use this fresh summer color. I think it's very fitting for the season.
Oh yeah.
This is the A Few Good Men outfit, and Dominion is one of those men.
Yeah, he's a pretty good man.
Yes.
Nice Sonic Boom game, putting that fireball in the face, as they call it.
Wow. Those were, did you see those reactions?
Yeah.
Before the chicken wing, before he could yell in the air for the chicken wing.
Sometimes I wonder
nice
about
trade.
Dominion and the reactions, but you know, he reads so well that you know he has that ability to just go with it.
Here's my theory. Google just unveiled that they were developing a new glass, Google Glass, I believe it's called, and it has all the information. I think Dominion got an early version of that, and he gets the information fed through his spectacles.
Okay.
Do not get it twisted. There is something magic about his glasses.
I'm gonna have to check that out. My glasses only cost $30.
Shout out to Lens Crafters. Oh, that's too deep. He's going to get a punish, but he doesn't, because Mongo has been known to go for the third Rekka.
Yeah.
But that second Rekka is probably like -8, so you can punish with a lot of things.
-7, -8. You know, sometimes you have to go for it as a Feilong, you know, put that threat in their mind.
Right. See, that's unsafe as well. Okay, that's a 5-frame punish. That was guaranteed regardless if he went for the third or the final. Yeah, Mongo has, I guess, not had sushi in a while.
Oh, no. Feilong getting totally boxed out here by Broken Tear Dominion, and he could be on a tear this Evo after throwing Oreo into the losers bracket.
Too much in and out, and Jack in the Box Burger is messing with the digestion of Mongo, and he does not seem to be as strong as he is when he is on Japanese soil.
Mago,
wow, what is that? I'm telling you, those are the Google glasses.
All right, it very well may be. I don't know, man. I think Dominion just goes with it. He has supreme confidence in his reads. He knows that. He knows every matchup in this game, and look at that. Mago is not going to make it over there.
No, this is the longest green mile ever. But this is sort of dangerous for Guile when they're in the shade. Yeah, this is over. This is... And you know what? There's good ramen in California, so there's no excuse. Chance of the USA. We are here in Independence Day weekend. It feels good.
Wow, you're right. Oh man, we got the holiday buff.
The home turf holiday buff.
Yeah, dude, that's rough. That's a rough break for Mago as he's going into that pool of shark-infested waters. Might have to face off against Oreo before too long.
Dominion. This is why we send the best representatives for SBO.
Oh,
and he is on that team with Latif and PR Balrog.
And Dominion has been one of America's best players for a while, you know? And
yes.
Sometimes he has his rough spells, but when he's in form, he does incredibly well against all sorts of international competition.
And this is really good retribution because he's gotten a lot of heat for going over